I meet so many people who tell me they don't know how to cook. Now, as a dietitian, I can't imagine not enjoying spending time in the kitchen, but I can appreciate how busy our lives are nowadays. You don't have to be a gourmet cook to use a crock pot, but your meals will turn out flavorful, tender, and nutritious. I'm going to show you how to prepare crock pot roasted lemon chicken. Now, this will be a little trickier than putting everything in the crock pot and turning it on, because we have to brown the chicken first, but that'll be easy. Now, one of the best things about crock pot recipes is that you can prepare them in the morning, then go to dialysis or run errands, and when you get home at lunch or dinner time, it's ready. Okay, we're using this large skillet to brown our chicken. Now, I'm adding olive oil, garlic, and a pinch of oregano for flavoring. Now I'm adding the chicken. I'm going to add a breast. Now I'm adding chicken breasts with bone and skin. Now here's a tip. Bones and skin add extra flavor, so keep that in mind when preparing other recipes too. You want to brown the chicken on all sides. Now, I've already added the browned chicken. Now, if you don't have a crock pot, I encourage you to look into getting one. They are really easy to use, and food comes out so tender and flavorful. Plus, there are quite a few crock pot recipes on Davita.com, too. Now, there are two settings on a crock pot, high and low. Now, when using the high setting, cook time takes between 4 to 6 hours. Now, for this recipe, we've used the low setting and have cooked the chicken for 6 to 8 hours. Now, the setting you use just depends on how quickly you want your food to cook. This recipe calls for a 13-ounce can of reduced sodium chicken broth. Like the tomato sauce we looked at earlier, chicken broth can also vary in the amount of sodium. Some brands are called reduced sodium and contain about 480 milligrams of sodium per cup. Some are low sodium with about 140 milligrams per cup, and others will say unsalted. But you still want to look at the labels for the actual numbers to make your comparison and choose the one lowest in sodium. Now, the tricky part is that in addition to looking for the brand that is lowest in sodium, you also need to avoid low sodium broth that contains potassium chloride. For people on dialysis, it really helps to read labels so you know exactly what is in a particular product. Now, in the last hour of cooking, we've added 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. How easy is that? Now, another great thing about crock-pot cooking is there are usually leftovers. So you'll have this tasty chicken to make a sandwich or even make a chicken salad. A 3 1/2 ounce portion of crock-pot roasted lemon chicken has 23 grams of protein. You can adjust your portion according to the amount in your individual meal plan. To complement the crock-pot roasted lemon chicken, we have some buttered noodles and deviled green beans. But you're probably eyeing this wonderful dessert, Mary's Bada Bing cherry pie. Now, dessert is a great way to add calories for people on dialysis who have a poor appetite. However, for people on dialysis who have diabetes, you may want to count your carbohydrate choices and prepare desserts using sugar substitutes to keep your diabetes in control.